Yeah, so today we are here for the SAP MM S4 HANA demo. So today we have our trainer, Mr. Vishnu. So well experienced trainer. He already given training to many of our students. Welcome, Mr. Vishnu. And before we start, Kishore, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. I'm myself Kishore. I was working in corporate. I was a corporate employee who are having 8 years of experience in SAP support. Currently living in Chennai. That's it, ma'am. I said.
Okay, welcome, Kishore.
So it's nice, Kishore, that you are already working on SAP, but as it's an introduction class, so we will be starting from the scratch. First, what is SAP? So could you please tell me what you know about that, as you already are working as SAP support? Kishore, am I audible? Hello. Hi, Kishore, am I audible?
Sorry, sir. I just forgot. Yeah, I was working in support. Right. SAP is what I learned is it's like an software who can use commonly with multiple people. Um, uh, like even for SD and the multiple kind of module persons also I think they can work and use it as a database like that. I just observed in it's SAP was used.
Oh, nice that you have some basic idea about SAP. That's great. So let's start. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
So let me know, is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir, I can able to see you.
Okay. So actually, we will start from the basic. What is SAP? The full form of SAP is System Application and Products and Data Processing. Data processing. So whenever you talk about SAP, you always pronunciate it as only as SAP, not SAP. So please
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
it in your mind. Next
Okay.
thing is it's a powerful ERP. ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. So before we learning SAP, we will first know about what is ERP. Okay. So it's a powerful ERP system helping components manage core functions like what core functions it will be dealing: finance, HR, sales, logistic, procurement. That you told that multiple persons are handling this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now who uses SAP? SAP used by currently Amazon, Nestle, Tata, BMW, and banks, hospitals, government, startup, and many more. So why was SAP created? The SAP was begun in 1972 when five ex-IBM engineers built real-time standardized software to help business integrate operations. Actually, those were IBM ex-engineers. So those create that real-time standardized software so that we can combine all the data between different softwares at one place. Now, we will know about what is the SAP's evolution over the time. The SAP was started with from 1972 with a single tier system. Means there are only one input was there, that is directly development. But after evolution, SAP R1, that then comes SAP R2, that is mainframe based two tier system. Then R3 in 1992, then ECC in 2004, and now is coming. SAP S4 HANA, that is from 2015. That is real-time AI-based, AI-ready cloud-first ERP. So before this, you can see that there is SAP ECC in 2004. That is ERP Central Component. The full form of ECC is ERP Central Component. But the SAP is providing support for ECC customers only till 2027. So all the SAP ECC customers are migrating from ECC to S4 HANA. That we will call the migration projects. As you are working on support projects, so you will be knowing what is the migration projects, because all the available the customers that are having SAP ECC that are migrating to SAP S4 HANA. Now, what is SAP HANA? SAP HANA is high performance analytic application appliance. So here we can do the analytics also while doing the our transactions. As it's an in-memory database that processes massive data in real time, enabling faster reports, analytic, and transactions. We can do the transactions, and on the same time, we can generate the faster reports and do the analytics also, so that we can do less waiting and generate more insights. You know, insights mean getting extraction of the data, the useful data from the useful information from the data. Now, as you know that the previous version is SAP ECC, but currently there is SAP S4 HANA. So what's the difference between those? The difference is with the database type. SAP ECC is using traditional database type like SQL, and SAP S4 HANA is using in-memory HANA database. SAP ECC is having only GUI, but SAP S4 HANA is also having Fiori. That is, do you know about Fiori? SAP Fiori? So like we have different applications in mobile, na? So similarly, SAP is also having those applications in it Fiori format. ECC was slower because it was based on SQL that was not real time, but SAP S4 HANA is having real time database, so its speed is quite quite very much large. Architecture of ECC was complex, but SAP S4 HANA is simplified. So why companies are moving to SAP S4 HANA? Because it provides real time reporting. It has simplified structure architecture. It is AI and machine learning support. There is cloud deployment flexibility also in SAP S4 HANA. Also, the SAP is ending its support for ACC by 2027. So all the current SAP ECC customers are migrating to SAP S4 HANA. So why the key SAP concepts that beginners must know, that is master data, transactional data, modules, key codes about these. So you would be already knowing that what is the master data, that is the core data that will be used by all the departments, whether it is customer data, customer master data, whether it is vendor master data, whether it is material master data. Now come to transactional data. The transactional data means the data that is generating day by day. Like we can create purchase orders, we can create sales order. So that data is known as transactional data. Now coming to the modules, there are many modules. There are some technical modules, there are some functional modules. Technical modules like SAP MM, SAP Basis, those are technical modules. But functional modules, you know, FI means finance, MM for material management, SD for sales and distribution. So these are functional modules. T codes are just the shortcuts to navigate SAP. Just like in we use in Excel, like control in Word, we use Control A just to select the complete data set in one go. So it's just like a command that is having shortcuts. Now, what are SAP modules? That I already told you that modules are functional building blocks that each focuses on a specific business process. The finance person will be focusing more only on finance side. The material management person will be focused on the material management side. So these are different functional modules like controlling, HD, PP, HCM, BW, BI. Now coming to backend versus front end in ACP. When in the backend, where logic, rules, data, and processing is happening, while in the front end, where users interact with GUI or SAP Fiori. Now you can see this is like a mobile screen now, because this SAP Fiori is modern user interface that is mobile friendly also. that is working on the role-based apps, and that replaces traditional SAP GUI for SAP S/4HANA. Now we see that cloud, on-premise, and hybrid. What is what? So on-premise means we are having a server in our own company. We are having our own database. But cloud means we are having access from access of SAP Cloud. Like you can see that like Netflix, Amazon Prime, they are having their own cloud. No? From there we can access their data. And hybrid means a bit of both. Some is on-premise and some is cloud. Now, what is an ERP anyway? An ERP is a software that integrates all business functions into a single system, whether it is HR, whether it is SD, whether it is FI, whether it is MM. So it is good for better decision making. It is doing the real-time data visibility, and it is also giving the cost and time savings. So real world SAP use cases, Nestle is using SAP to manage global procurement, logistic and supply collaboration across 190 plus countries. Similarly, BMW is using SAP for production planning, inventory management, and real-time performance analysis. So, career in SAP is why it is hot, because it is global in demand, and it is cross industry relevance, because whether the industry is healthcare, whether it is educational, whether it is sales, whether it is manufacturing, whether it is pharmaceuticals, all the industries are using SAP. So that's why it is a hot topic. Great for business plus tech lovers. Also, the technical lovers means those are having knowledge of coding, that can also going into this field SAP, and those persons which are only business perspective, doesn't know SAP, doesn't know coding, that those also can introduce themselves into the SAP career. So roles that are available in SAP is like consultant, analyst, architect, project manager. So there are also other ERPs also like SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, D365. There are also competitor for this SAP ERP. Now let's move to the point of roadmap to become SAP MM consultant. So first you will be giving training, that then after practicing you will be get expertise in this. You will be get certification. Then after building your resume, you can apply for the job role, so that you can be a good SAP MM consultant. So ERP is enterprise resource planning. So enterprise refers to a type of software that organizes used to manage day-to-day business activities, such as the business activities may be of accounting, procurement, project management, risk management and compliance, and supply chain operations. So ERP is manage planning all the resources in the enterprises. The resources may be man, machine, material, all these things. So ERP is a type of software or system used by organization to manage and integrate the core aspects of their business process. It has centralized data. It streamlines business process such as finance, HR, SCM, procurement, inventory, CRM. It provides a unified system. It helps reduce operational cost. Why it is reducing the operational cost? Because we don't need to manage different software for finance, HR, SCM. Okay, so we will be using only one software. So that's why it is reducing our operational cost also. It offers real-time insights into organizational performance, because it is having real-time data. So it can give us the real-time insights too. It includes different modules for different departments. Means sales department will be using SD module, inventory department will be using MM module, the accounting department will be using FICO module. So that's way the different departments will be using different modules. The popular ERP solutions includes SAP, Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics. So what is the features of ERP? It is centralized data and automation is there. Integrated system is there. We are integrating different system. It is giving us real-time data insights. It improves the collaboration between the departments. It is scalable and flexible also. If we want to use only if we want to use ERP in one department, then we can also use it only in one department. So it is scalable. Standardization and compliance is also means ERP is already standardized. We are having different features that is already inbuilt. Now, what is the difference between without ERP and with ERP? We can say that in the aspect of data management, we see without ERP, we have to make manual data entry and paper-based records. But with ERP, that is having centralized and automated data management. In the aspect of system integration, there would be separate system per department, means inventory person will be having different system, and sales person will be having different system. But what will be happening in ERP system? There is integrated system. All the people is using only one system, so that each and every person in the department, in various department, can see the in and out of the maybe monetary purpose or maybe the material purpose. So it is having real-time info. Without ERP, we can be delayed and outdated reports. For example, if there is if from a customer we received a order of 1,000 switchboards, then what will happen? We need to go to inventory department and search for the records whether it is available or not. Then comes to our department. Then we can see, yeah, it is available. Then we can reply to the customer only. But with ERP, what we will see, we can access the data of inventory also, so that it is real time data, and we can report to the customer that we can provide you this product in what time. We can decide the delivery date on the basis of that inventory stock. So without ERP, it's difficult to collaborate, but with ERP, it's easy for collaboration. Now we know that SAP is the ERP software used to control all types of critical business functions by integrating and automating the key processes, and it helps organization to run faster and more effectively. SAP stands for System Applications and Products in Real-Time Data Processing. It is founded in 1972 by 5 former IBM engineers in Germany. The founder's name is Detmar Hoff, Aso Plattner, and these ones. The first customer of SAP was Imperial Chemicals. The SAP went public in 1988. The current customer base is approx 4.4 million customers across 180 countries. Now coming to the features of SAP, it increases the productivity, it reduces the data redundancy, it is OS independent, it is DB independent, it's having user interface, maybe in mobile also, in laptop also. It is customizable. We can customize as per our requirements. It falls under ERP category. So why we are using the SAP? Because it is having high availability. SAP ensures 24/7 system uptime for critical operations. It is having high transparency, means it is providing the real-time data visibility for better decision making. It is having data integrity, means it ensures accurate, consistent data across all the modules. It is easy to use, means it is user-friendly interface that simplifies the complex tasks. It is easily customizable, means it is flexible to meet business specific needs. We can customize the SAP software as per the client's requirement. Supports more business processes. It covers finance, HR, supply chain, and more. So it is covering all the business processes for now. It is OS independent, works across different operating systems. So these are the features of SAP. So because of this, we are using this SAP software. It is DB independent, it is language independent because it supports multiple languages for global use. It is having high security features to protect sensitive data. It is scalable cloud-based solutions without hardware concerns. Now the different industries are using SAP, whether it may be automotive, whether it may be food retail, banking, healthcare, oil and gas, mobile. So whether different industries, and the company names is given here who is using SAP. Now SAP HANA. SAP HANA stands for High Performance Analytic Appliance. It is highly advanced and powerful database system. So SAP HANA is an in-memory database meaning data is stored directly in the processor for first access. It is column-oriented relational database management system where the all the data is stored in the tables format. SAP Cloud is means there is no need for server maintenance. We can access the SAP without any without any physical server maintenance. So that it is having also SAP Cloud feature. There is no need to purchase the software. We can take it rent also. SAP mobile app means Fiori comes from the Latin words for flower. Fiori is used as a user-friendly front-end interface. SAP S4 HANA is used as backend. Explanation of SAP. So let me explain in this simple way. Imagine SAP as a big magical toolkit that helps large companies keep everything organized and running smoothly. It's like a super powered notebook that tracks all the things a company does, from making products to selling them and even managing employees also. SAP companies keep track of their work in different areas called modules, each one like separate chapter in a storybook. Means if we are having a storybook, then each chapter will be represented by different modules. Now, what are the key SAP modules? One is SAP Finance. Because why I need to explain all the modules to you first? Because you have to basic idea. Because all the modules are interrelated, interconnected. Without integration, SAP is nothing. So I need to let you understand that what is the basic features of all the modules. So for the finance, think of the finance module as the company's piggy bank. Just like you save your pocket money and keep track of what you spend, companies use SAP Finance to keep track of all their money, where it comes from, how is it used, and how much it is left. It helps them make sure they have enough for bills, supplies, and future plans. Now comes to material management. Imagine your banking cookies, but you need flour, sugar, chocolate chips, and more. The material management module is like shopping list for companies. So if a toy factory needs more plastic, MM helps them find it and buy it. It keeps track of all the materials company needs to make its products, tell them when supplies are running low, and helps them order it. Now coming to sales distribution. So the sales distribution module is like a SAP version of that, helping companies sell their products to customers. So you can see this lemonade is shop is selling the lemonade. SAP keep tracks of customer orders, prices, and even the delivery process. When a new order comes in, it makes sure the product gets packed, shipped, and delivered to the right person. Now coming to the HR module, companies have lots of people working in different roles, right? So just like a school has teachers, principal, and students, the HR module like a big attendance book keeping track of all the employees, their roles, salaries, and training needs. It even helps companies figure out when they need to hire new people or give promotions. Think of it like a notebook that a school might use to keep track of students and teachers. Now coming to production planning, this picture of factory making chocolate bars. The production planning module helps the factory decide how many chocolate bars to make, how much cocoa to use, and even how long it will take to wrap them up. It's like a big calendar and recipe book that ensures everything gets done at the right time. So production planning module make the records of all the activities so that the final product will be produced at the correct time so that we can deliver it to the customer at the desired date. Now coming to the customer relationship management. Imagine if you had a special notebook where you keep details about all your friends, their birthdays, favorite colors, and hobbies. The CRM module is like that for companies. It helps them keep track of all their customers and find their ways to make them happy, like remembering their favorite products or sending them special offers. Like now. Now coming to warehouse management. Have you ever been to a library and noticed how all the books are organized in different sections? Warehouse management is like the company's way of organizing big storage area or warehouse where products are kept before they are sold. So warehouse management makes sure everything is in the right spot and easy to find when it's time to ship an order. See, if customer orders for 100 tables, But if we need to find where it is stable placed, if it is the placed in haphazard manner, so warehouse management tracks all the material, keep it is in a perfect place so that we can easily find and can sell it to the customer. Now, in summary, SAP is a super toolkit with different modules that help companies organize, manage, and grow in lots of different ways. Just like how schools, families, and even friends work together to keep things running smoothly. So now, let's coming to the SAP implementation team. So see, there is a team who will be implementing SAP. So there are these persons. Someone is managing the teams. Someone is looking for the money. Someone is looking for the revenues. Someone is looking for the stocks. Someone is looking after the assets. Now let's understand the role of each member of this implementation team. The first one is SAP FI consultant. So FI consultant ensure our finance operations run smoothly in SAP from general ledger to asset accounting. This keep records of all the financials in check. Why it matters? The role is crucial for financial reporting accuracy, compliance, and efficiency. Without the SAP FI consultant, the companies could face incorrect financial statement, delayed audits, and compliance risk. So when the books balance and reports are on time, you know I have been hard at work. When there is financial closure in February and March, there is a very much load on the finance persons because at that time there will be financial year closure. So more and more activities needs to be performed by the SAP FI consultants regarding the monetary purposes. Now coming to the SAP CO consultant, CO means controlling. Consultant help business control costs and optimize profitability with SAP controlling. Every cost element is where it should be. So why it matters? It provides real-time insights into cost management, profitability, and internal reporting. Without controlling consultant, business would struggle to allocate cost effectively and make strategic financial decisions. So when profitability improves, you know who is behind it. The SAP controlling consultant. Now coming to the SD consultant, from order processing to billing, the SD consultant ensures seamless sales operations with SAP SD. Happy customers means happy business. So why it matters more? Because SD consultant streamlines sales processes, ensuring timely order fulfillment, invoicing, and revenue recognition. Without SAP SD consultant, sales transactions could be delayed, affecting customer satisfaction and cash flow. So when a deal closes smoothly, SD consultant is the one who would make it happen. Coming to the SAP MM consultant that you are preparing for. So procurement and inventory, that's his game. That will be your game. You will make sure materials move efficiently in SAP MM. Why it matters more? Because you will ensure that right materials are available at the right time, optimizing the procurement and inventory levels. Without the SAP MM consultant, supply chain disruptions could halt production and increase the cost. So when material arrives on time, SAP MM consultant know that these will be behind that scenes that will make it happen. Because if no, because if the material wouldn't come at the right time at the production facility, then it will delay and make us more cost to the production process. Next is extended warehouse management consultant. He optimizes warehouse operations by ensuring efficient inventory management, picking and packing and shipping with SAP WM. Coming to the PP consultant, he will be doing the planning, scheduling, and production execution. SAP PP keeps manufacturing rolling and he will make it happen. Now coming to the SAP HCM consultant, employees are a company's greatest asset. With SAP HCM, HCM consultant will manage HR processes seamlessly. Whether he will ensure smooth payroll, talent management, and workforce planning. Without SAP HCM consultant, HR operations could be inefficient, leading to payroll errors and compliance issues. So when employees get paid on time, HR runs smoothly. You know that he is the one managing it. Now coming to the SAP basis consultant. He is the backbone of the system, ensuring SAP runs smoothly with performance tuning and security management. He ensures SAP applications are secure, optimized, and always available. Without the SAP basis consultant, the system crashes, giving the slow performance and security will breach. That could disrupt business operations. So when the SAP runs seamlessly, you know, SAP basis consultant is keeping it stable. Similarly, SAP MM consultant is the one who will bring business logic to the life with custom SAP developments, reports, and interfaces. Next is SAP security consultant that will protect business critical data and ensure only authorized SAP users access the SAP systems. Next is transformation consultant that will help businesses transition to the future with SAP S/4HANA, ensuring innovation and efficiency. So SAP implementation team will, after together, they make the SAP implementations a success. Now coming to the main focus of SAP MM. So SAP, give me a 1 minute break. Let me drink water. Just a minute. Hi Kishore, are you with me for now?
Yes, Vishnu, I am listening.
So until now, I have I want to let you know, understand what is SAP, what is ERP, what are the different modules available in SAP, what is their work, and how these modules interrelate with each other to give the perfect business process. Are you able to understand these things?
Yes, Vishnu, I can understand that what you have explained.
Oh, that's great. Now we will be moving forward to our basic, that is SAP MM, that will be focusing more. Because for each and before knowing the our basic SAP MM, we should know all the other modules also, because all the modules are interrelated. So we should know their functions also. So see, if we have less salary in my account, so to whom I complain? We should know na first that who will be responsible for what. So that's why we should know the functionalities of all the SAP modules. So that's why I'm explaining all the modules one by one. Okay. Now moving
Yeah,
forward, we will be coming to the our SAP MM consulting. Okay. Just give
yeah,
me 1 minute.
sure.
Right. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can able to see.
So we will be coming to our main criteria of SAP MM. So SAP MM means material management is a core module in SAP ERP that is designed to streamline the procurement, inventory management, and supply chain operations. So it plays a vital role in ensuring businesses maintain optimal stock levels, automate procurement workflows, and manage the vendor relationships efficiently. SAP MM integrates seamlessly with other SAP modules like finance, sales, PP, and offering a unified approach to enterprise resource management with features like real-time inventory tracking, flexible pricing, and robust reporting. SAP MM helps organizations reduce the costs, improve the operational efficiency, and make the data-driven decisions to stay competitive in dynamic markets. So what it is, SAP MM is streamlining the entire procurement process from creating the purchase requisition to final payment. So do you know about the purchase requisitions a little bit, because you are working already as a SAP support consultant? So could you please brief me about the purchase requisition?
No, Vishnu. Actually, I was not into completely into this work. Actually, I was into the access management team in SAP.
Access management team, right?
Yeah, I usually use like a transaction like a SU01 more oftenly, and I will just look for the material things like a MM03. Mostly I use either the material is existing or not, like that the checking. But I don't know about the in depth of this SAP MM, how they are creating or requesting like that.
No issue. Now you will be knowing all the things. The
Okay.
purchase requisition means request to purchase. Requisition means it's a request to purchase. Got it? Purchase requisition means request to purchase. See, in the production department, for example, there is requirement of some product. So whom will it to say? He will create the request to purchase department. Okay. Now
Okay.
SAP MM streamlines the entire procurement process from creating the purchase requisition to the final payment. How it works? First one is purchase requisition, then the vendor selection. After purchase requisition means we are getting the request to purchase. So before purchase, we should know na, from which vendor we need to purchase this product, right? Now? So that is known as vendor selection. Vendor means supplier who will be giving us the product. Now comes to the, if we have selected the vendor, then we can give the order, right now. So we can give the purchase order. So for this, we can create the purchase order. After purchase order creation, we will give the purchase order to the vendor. The vendor will send goods to us. Then the step comes good receipt. Good receipt means we are receiving the goods into our warehouse, right now. After receiving the goods, we will be verifying the invoice. Means invoice verification steps means we are verifying the invoice that the vendor sent to us. Okay, I have vendor will say that I have sent this goods to you at this price. So you should make payment of this much price. Got it? So after verifying the invoice, we will do the payment to the vendor. So are you able to understand this process? We will create
Yeah.
the purchase requisition, then we
Yeah.
do the
Actually,
vendor
everything.
selection. After selecting the vendor, we will create purchase order and send to the vendor. Then vendor send to the material to us. Then we will be receiving the goods to our warehouse, doing the good receipt. And after doing the good receipt, we will be verifying the invoice, what the vendor sent to us. And after invoice verification, yeah, if everything seems fine, yeah, you have giving the order of 1,000 rupees, and the invoice is also saying the 1,000 rupees, so we can do the payment. Got it? So we can understand this by the example, like a manufacturing company uses SAP MM to procure raw materials. They create a purchase requisition for 500 steel rods. SAP MM automatically selects the vendor, generates a purchase order, tracks good receipt, and ensures the vendor is paid on time. So who will be looking all this complete process? Only SAP MM consultant. Got it? What is
Okay.
the benefit of it? It streamlined the procurement cycle. It reduced the errors in vendor selection and payment, because you can see I have said that SAP MM automatically selects the vendor. If something generates automatically, then there is less chances of getting errors, right now? Because we don't need to make entries manually each and every time.
Yes.
Now coming to the material master data. So what is SAP material master data? SAP MM manages essential master data like material master, vendor master, and purchasing info records. So master data means the data that is created once and can be used further times, multiple times. We don't need to create each and every time. So that is called master data, whether it may be material master, vendor master, and purchasing info records. So how it works? Material master contains the product details. The product details means the weight, dimensions, price. As you are using MM03, so when you will execute MM03, Then in the basic one view, you will see first the description of the product, the weight of the product, gross weight and net weight of the product, the material group, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the material master data. Coming to the example, an automotive company uses SAP MM to store details of 1,000 plus parts and their respective suppliers, ensuring seamless procurement. Coming to the benefits, that it will be giving the centralized data management and it will reduce the errors in procurement. Coming to the vendor management, SAP MM simplifies vendor management by maintaining detailed vendor records and evaluating their performance. Means we are having all the records of the vendors at one place. How it works? It stores vendor details like payment terms, contact information, and what is the rating of the vendor. You whenever you make a order on Amazon or Flipkart, you will see the rating of the supplier or the product, na? That how is the product before
Yeah.
making an order. So similarly, in the company also, when you are making an order to a vendor, you will see how this vendor is, whether it is providing the products at particular time or our required time or not, or he's making the delays every time. If there is a vendor A, if he's giving the deliveries always late, should we prefer to buy from it? Not now. So that will reduce the rating of that vendor, so that we can neglect that vendor while making next time procurement. So it evaluates vendors based on delivery timelines, quality, what type of quality that vendor is providing us, and what are the price compliance, at what prices he will be providing the materials. Example: a pharmaceutical company uses SAP MM to track vendor performance for 500 plus suppliers, ensuring compliance with quality and standard. What's the benefit of having the vendor management? It improves the vendor relationships, and the data driven supply selections can be possible with the vendor management. Now coming to the material valuation and account determination. So what's it? SAP MM tracks material costs and automates financial postings during material movements. How it works? It supports valuation methods like standard price and moving average price, and it automatically posts entries to general ledger accounting during stock changes. For example, its retail company uses SAP MM to track the cost of goods sold and inventory valuation across multiple warehouses. For example, I have 10 pen in my locker. 10 pen having the cost of 10 rupees. So how much cost of inventory I am having? 100 rupees. No? So it will be valuated as I am having the inventory of 100 rupees. So in this way, the SAP MM can track the cost of the material and can do the automatic financial postings during the material movements. So if I sell 2 pen, so then it can be the SAP MM consultant can check that you can have only 80 rupees inventory in your stock, and you have sold 20 rupees material to that customer. Now coming to the material requirement planning. MRP in SAP MM automates the calculation of material requirement to ensure optimal stock levels. Means MRP means whenever a person from production department requires any material, so he don't need to go each and every time to purchase department to check whether he needs to purchase it or can procure from the inventory. But what he will do, he will just create a planned order that we can later convert it to purchase requisition. Then the purchase requisition can automatically convert into purchase order. Then after purchase order, then the goods will be received, and we can do the payment to the vendor. So all the complete process can be done automatically with the help of MRP, means material requirement planning. So we will planning where the material is required at which time, so that we can provide that material at desired location at desired time. Got it? What is MRP? So that there is no shortage of material. and also not overflow of the material. So how it works? MRP considers factors like current stock, lead times, and demand forecast to generate the procurement proposals. For example, an automotive manufacturer uses MRP to ensure timely procurement of components for production so that he can avoid the delays. What is the benefit of MRP? It avoids the stockouts and overstocking, and it also reduces manual planning efforts. So, Kishore, am I going fast, or am I going slow, or am I good to you?
Yeah, it is good actually.
Good, na? Okay.
Yeah, because some topics I can able to connect with you, but some topics I can able to connect you. It's like kind of understanding like that. But it's
Yeah.
good. You can go.
Okay. Because I need to know that what's my pace. Because some students are quite good, so that they can catch more quicker. Some are slow, so I need to make my pace low. So I need to understand the student, because I make you understand first. But
Yeah,
I know everything. If I tell, okay, this is this, then there is no means benefit of that. So I need to know that you are understanding or not.
yeah, I can able to understand.
Okay. So now coming to the pricing and conditions. So what it is, SAP MM allows flexible pricing configurations for material and services, including discounts, surcharges, and sales. So how it works? Pricing is determined on based on the predefined conditions in purchase orders or contracts. Supports dynamic pricing changes based on the quantity or vendor agreements. Suppose I'm purchasing only 10 quantity, and suppose I'm purchasing 1 lakh quantity. So can I do the same price for both? No, na. So pricing
No,
can be differ on based on the quantity also, based on the vendor also. Maybe some vendor can provide at lower price. Maybe some vendor can provide at higher price. So in the pricing and conditions, we will be deciding how the price of that component will be calculated. Okay. So a wholesale company uses SAP MM to automatically calculate bulk discounts when ordering 1,000 plus units of raw material. So it's just an example that if we are ordering 1,000 plus units, so he will be giving us bulk discount. It is necessary. So it is a conditions that is needs to be applied on the pricing time. Got it?
yeah,
So what's the benefit of it? It gives accurate cost calculations, and it is having easy implementation of vendor specific price agreements. Now coming to the inventory management. What is it? What it is? SAP MM tracks inventory levels in real time, ensuring optimal stock availability. And how it works? It tracks the goods movement, stock transfers, and inventory valuation. For example, a retail company uses SAP MM to manage inventory across 10 warehouses. The system updates stock levels instantly after good receipt, ensuring no overstocking or stockouts. So, for example, I'm having 10 warehouses. So can I receive the goods only at one warehouse every time, each and every time? So how would I know that for this time I need to make the stock at this warehouse, and I need to stock next time on this warehouse? For that, we need to know the stock of that material at each warehouse, right? So that we can decide that at which location the goods should be received. So what is the benefit of this? It can give us the real-time stock updates, that how much the stock is available at each warehouse, and it will improve warehouse efficiency in this manner, so that there is no stock out at any warehouse, or also no overstock at any warehouse. If we know the real-time stock update of each and every warehouse, so it will comes in under the inventory management. Now comes to the invoice verification. SAP MM ensures vendor invoices match purchase orders and good receipt. Okay, I have created purchase order of 1,000 rupees. So I should match the what vendor asking for the payment, how much. If vendor is asking for the 1,100 rupees, so it is good or not? How would it, if I don't check the purchase order and good receipt, I shouldn't know the whether the invoice I received is correct or not. So for this, I need to match the invoice with the good sheet and purchase order also. So we will be using a three-way match process. Means first we will be checking the purchase order, how much it cost. Then we will be checking the good sheet, whether we are having the same goods at our inventory, and then we will be checking the invoice, how much it will be cost. So that after that we can make the payment. Now coming to the reporting and analytics. So SAP MM provides detailed insights into procurement, inventory, and vendor performance through comprehensive reports. How it works? Standard reports includes stock overview, vendor variation, and consumption analysis. It can provide the real-time dashboards, provides actionable insights for decision making. For example, a logistic company uses SAP MM reports to identify top performing vendors, optimize procurement costs. It can give us the benefits of data driven decision making, and it enhances the visibility into supply chain performance. I think you will be going through some reporting and analytics also some places at some moment of your life, that if you can check the reporting of anything, so you can decide whether you are good or not. For example, you are giving an exam in 12th, so there is a report card that will showing you the marks. Okay, this subject you are getting this marks, and in this subject you are getting this marks, so that you can clarify yourself. Okay, I'm good at this subject and I'm weak at this subject. So the reporting and analytics gives us the real time insights, that where we need to perform more and where we need to perform less. So there is integration with other modules that I already told you, that SAP MM is integrating with other modules. Now coming to the conclusion, SAP Material Management empowers businesses to streamline the procurement, manage inventory efficiently, and optimize supply chain operations. With features like real-time tracking, automated workflows, and seamless integration, SAP MM reduces the cost, enhances the decision making, and ensure compliance. It's a scalable solution for businesses aiming to stay competitive and drive the growth. Now, for today, I think that's enough for